Clash of the Underdogs. And welcome back to episode 2. Ooh, name tag, so am I ready? Episode 2 of Clash of the Underdogs. And the player versus player feature has been enabled. We do not have enough iron for the armor and the tools, so we will carry on with our 6 hearts to our name. We also might require more torches. And let's just place that button on the ground because we want to make a change in the world. And that's something we talked about last time. That humans always well, I'm speaking broad terms there. It's not always the case, but we often seek out change. We want change in the world. This will change depending on person to person. So I could just only speak from my perspective. That will always be flawed and subjective and all that. So don't consider what I say to be true, sir. It often ain't. Hello, Mrs. Skeleton Man. Ah, a boa have you? Very, very good. Appreciate your fine gift, sir. Hope you have a grand old time in the next realm. So it doesn't bode super well for us. What should I not do? Should I not win? It's a recorded round? Oh, no, that's fine, because I have no plans to win. There we go. All part of the norm. Yeah, I don't have too much to say about like wanting change, but there's always something to consider. Like the world sometimes runs in cycles that it's ever flowing and changing, and it feels very chaotic at times. Sometimes you just want things to stay as they are. You like the situation you're in, like the friends and the family and the connections you made along the way. But that's one of the beauties of life, is that nothing lasts forever. Song in there. I think that's a Queen song, actually. Lyric like that. Yeah, so I think there's something inherently beautiful about like nothing lasts forever. Life is interesting and beautiful because of death. Because death, the end of life exists. If we live forever, then it wouldn't be as special. We wouldn't appreciate that we are alive. That is something to consider. We need light and darkness, because light wouldn't be as fantastic and appreciated if darkness didn't exist to compare it with. We wouldn't be special if we didn't have others to. Oh, Pim slain by Longa? Well, some internal conflict within the Dutch nation. Oh my, oh my. Aha, some sneaky shenanigans going on from the Pim Meister. I see. Well, it did not go this time. I wish you better luck next time. Impossible. Impossible. Does anyone remember Kim Possible, the Distant Channel series? Probably doesn't hold up, but I do remember really liking that show and the movies they made. It definitely feels like it was in that time, in that age demographic that it was as well. Probably it's not as good now, but still like it. That's nostalgia for you. You always remember everything you loved as being better than it actually is, because you kind of want to remember the good parts and not the bad parts. You try to ignore that and like not keep that in your memory. It's very, very intriguing nostalgia. It's a lot to go into there. Because one thing with nostalgia, like, yeah, it definitely paints like this rose-colored tint over everything. For example, there was this one series called Recess that I used to watch a lot, and I don't even know if I really liked it that much when I was watching it, but it was always on, and like I could remember the characters, and I knew what kind of jokes to expect from it. It just like kind of felt comforting because I at least knew what to expect from it, instead of like I guess I was kind of afraid of trying something new, which that's also an inherently human thing. Fear of something new, something unknown. Man, going to deep topics today. And yeah, I don't know if Recess actually was that good. I remember there was some fun character developments, but just the interaction. So, you have the archetypes, stress eater and the rebel and the leader and nerd and the yada and the yada. Well, I think I have two nerd characters in that one actually, but that's besides the point. Okay, so as I said last episode, I want to do some more musical covers, and so that is what we'll do. This next one is Let's Get Strong by The Clues. The way I discovered this one was very strange. I'll give you a little look into how strange of a person I actually am, because this is not something I speak about often. This will be quite a weird tale, but I'll keep it brief. So one of my favorite games, the PlayStation 2 music game called Guitar Man. Wonderful soundtrack. You should check it out if you can. It's Gitaru is spelled Diaaroo. And so I usually I search for Guitar Man on Twitter and YouTube pretty regularly to see any cool fan art or just people appreciating how cool that game was for its time. Because I feel this need for validation from time to time, just to see like other people enjoy the stuff that I enjoy too. I'm not alone in this. That's also an inherent trait of humans. We want to feel connected. If we're part of something, that we share interests and backgrounds and so I found this cover of the most well-known song from the game, the legendary theme. I don't remember the name. I wish it did. Hold on. Okay, let's figure this out. This needs clarification because I actually really liked it. There was this female hobby artist that made a cover of the legendary theme with this very peculiar instrument that sounds really cool. Very synthy keyboard esque thing. Yeah, the channel is just called Jack. J-A-K. 7 subscribers. Might give that a subscribe, I guess, subscription, because it's pretty good. And so she made a cover of the legendary theme on guitar, but also made a cover of Let's Get Strong by The Clues. It's really good. Great singing voice, and just it sounds very wonderful. That's how I discovered this lovely song, Let's Get Strong by The Clues. Hey now, hold on. Is this what we really, really want? Or what we are told? All the greats have led paths of glory, but look at them now, emaciated on the museum wall, summed up in a language of decay for a public far away. Invite the voyeurs with their noblesse oblige. this way? Is it our destiny to be? Oh, so instead, let's get strong. I don't want toys flocking to my heart and nesting with all my things. I got wings, but they aren't meant for viewing. Na 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 na. And so, what I like about the lyrics in this song is that it also talks about change, which we talked about in great detail already, and how time passes and how it chooses to both remember us and forget us. And you know, is that really how we want the world to work? You know, these great men and women who manage great things, but they're only remembered by the things they did and not who they are as a person. All just paraphrasing from the lyrics again. And all these greats, they led paths of glory, but now they're just stuck on a museum wall, just summed up in the history books. Some qualities forgotten, others remains with us. You know, because humans are flawed. We forget things. There are things that we didn't consider when we wrote this or that summary of events. And, you know, it's always subjective. We're never going to get the objective truth of anything. That's something we just have to come to terms with. And it's very important to consider that, you know, what you learn in school is mostly true, but it's not all there is to a person. You know, there was more to Napoleon and Churchill and, you know, just that what's the things they did and the views they had publicly. You know, there was a lot more. Each and every human is complicated. You need to consider it's not. You know, we're never gonna have all the answers. We're never gonna know. It's something you just have to come to terms with. The leather is something we would want. Yeah, it's just something to consider if you're still young, if you're still young, still in school, then please listen to what the teachers tell you because it's important. Just consider at least later on that there's still more that we don't know that we might never know. And you know, sometimes it might feel like a breach of privacy, like an indirect breach of privacy, to just know all these things about a person, just see the different uniforms they had and so on and so forth. It's a weird little thing. Because they have no control over that. How their life is presented after we're gone. Very strange to say again from the lyrics. On display, in the glare. Is it really meant to be this way? Is this how we're meant to see this person? Is it our destiny just to be this footnote in the history books? Just to be a collection of objects of our past? And that, you know, who we are as a person, none of that will remain. A lot of interesting things to think about there. And, you know, that's not an easy answer. Because, you know, we can't just keep a backup of our personality and who we are as a person, our soul. Our heart and soul. There's nothing we can do about that, but you know, some things we just want to keep hidden. We don't need everyone. Don't need the public 50 years from now knowing every little detail about our views and politics and think about different people, about which way the world is heading. Some things just can be left alone to ourselves. Doesn't need to be out in the open. That's one thing to consider in this world of the digital age and social media and so forth, where it's very much promoted that you share everything about your life. You share your lunch or when you're on a walk with a friend. It's a very strange thing that technology has allowed us to do. But we also need to consider how we should use that technology and whether it's worth our time and effort. We could be doing a lot of other things as well. Let us gather some of that. What do you say? So yeah, clues. Let's get strong. Very good. I don't think that band seems to have a very short lifespan. From what I read, at least about the band, it seems like they only had maybe one major album, which is a shame. Listen to the original. I really like the sound of the original. Let's get strong. I wish they did more, but you know, I imagine some of them are still out there creating new music, just maybe not on different names, different styles. You know, they're still out there doing great things, I hope. That's also one thing to consider, that yeah, things are temporary. The bands and artists you love now, they might not enjoy what they do in a few years. So enjoy the time you have right here and now. Enjoy what you can have in life. Very important. You know, because as I grow older, I see a lot of my favorite bands and artists either pass away or just stop doing what they're doing. They don't find the same enjoyment that they do, but we'll always have what they did to us. That is powerful. That's something, and that experience that we had all those years ago, that's something that no one can take away from us. That's something for us to keep in our memories forever and ever. So yeah, we did find our first goal, which is not too shabby considering our position. We want to keep alive for as long as possible. But that's also one thing. As I said, as life is important because of death. Because we don't want life to end. We try to take greater care. And so, as I am at 3.5 hearts, I do want to try to take a little greater care in how I move around this cave. How I handle different mobs. On and so forth. It's fun to think about these things from time to time. I hope it's not gotten too deep. All of you out there. But if you do have any thoughts on the matter, I would love to read them. Because I think it's also important that, you know, we share. I did say that we shouldn't share too much, but I also think like sharing differing opinions and beliefs is like very important. We need to like see things from different perspectives from time to time, because I am fully aware that a lot of the things I'm saying right now will not be fully accurate. That will be contrary beliefs, and that's great. That's fantastic. I would love to know when I'm wrong. So as long as it's told in a constructive manner. There's something to different about like just saying how someone is wrong, but you know, just giving a difference of opinion or giving some foundation for other statements or opinions. That's great, I think. A lot of it is in how it's said. You want to show respect to the person even though they're wrong. I think that's important. So we are still in the look for a diamond or two, but it's not be that priority. Well, with that, let's see if we can find a gem or two in the next episode of Clash of the Underdogs. Until next time.